guys, this is Slimming Lola. This is my first channel about SlimmingWorld. I'm sure you know what SlimmingWorld is if you're here. If not, I'm not going to explain on here what it is. I think it's best that you find a group in your area and talk to a consultant, and they'll be able to give you a pack and give you all the information you need about SlimmingWorld. I'm starting off with an introductory video about myself and why I decided to open this channel. Now, I'll start from the beginning. I've been overweight for most of my life. I don't know exactly when it started. All I know is I like food a lot, and I've identified some of the issues I have with food. For example, I know that I'm an emotional eater. I eat I used to anyway. I used to eat whether I was happy, sad, excited, bored, any sort of emotion that came up, I'd sort of medicate with food, if you get what I mean. I joined SlimmingWorld in the middle of last year, and to be honest, for the first few months I wasn't really doing it properly. I was having relationship problems at the time. I was just about to go to America to live for a few months, and I was quite frightened, and just, everything was up in the air, and yeah, and it just wasn't going very well. And then my mum's husband died of cancer in the late summer of that year, so everything just went completely out the window. And I made a resolution in September of 2011 to get back on track, do things properly, and lose the weight once and for all for good. Now, I've tried every diet under the sun. I've tried all the fat diets. I've tried, controlling my portion sizes and stuff like that, and I know there's an importance to controlling your portion sizes, but my problem was I didn't know what moderation was, if you know what I mean. I didn't have the guidelines, so I didn't know if, one chocolate bar a day was okay, or if two was okay, or if I should have none at all during the week, but I just didn't want to drive myself insane again, because I just knew I'd fall off the wagon. So I went back to SlimmingWorld with my tail between my legs, but my consultant was awesome and just said, don't worry, start again, the important thing is you've come back. And so far, as of September 2011, I've lost a total of 1 stone, 8.5 pounds. My goal weight is 8.5 stone. At my heaviest I was 11 stone, and I'm 5'2", so I'm only very short. I've had a bit of a setback recently because I've just got into a new relationship with a guy I really, really like, and he makes some really good food. He's such a good cook, and we sort of spent the first week just sort of, doing what new couples do in that honeymoon period, just eating and being with each other and watching films. So lots of eating, very little movement, and as a result, over the last 2 weeks I've gained 4.5 pounds. Ow! Ugh, I didn't want to look at myself after that. The scales just sort of, screamed at me, you've got to get that weight off, you've got to get that weight off, you've got to get that weight off. So, renewed gusto this week. My boyfriend is absolutely wonderful because for the last week, most of the time we've been doing stuff to SlimmingWorld specifications. He's been using Fry Light for me, he's been cutting the fat off bacon, he's been just an absolute treat in making sure that everything gets done, the way I need it to be done. Sorry for the camera, it's on my iPod, so it's a bit shaky. But I honestly think it's just a lack of movement. I'm not at uni at the moment because I've got an Easter break, so I've not really been getting much walking done. And like I said, honeymoon period, just, we're too interested in each other and, watching films just to really do anything. So, breakfast in bed, all that sort of stuff. I think we had a meal out as well, went to Nando's with a couple of my friends, and I'm pretty sure Nando's is pretty high on the sin list. You can't really avoid it, so I just wrote it off as a flexible sin day. And I remember getting accosted by Wilkinson's pick and mix one day. Even though I did put on weight, it was totally worth it. And oh my god, the week before, actually, my boyfriend had been talking about this for a couple of weeks. There's this place near me where I live that does sort of like, specialist cheesecakes and stuff like that. And there was an Oreo cheesecake, and I had a slice. We went for a slice, and he had like a caramel chocolate truffle cheesecake slice, something like that, and it was, oh my goodness, it was so tasty. I'm pretty sure that's why I put on the weight, but wouldn't swap it for anything. It was worth every cent, every pound that went on. It was worth it, totally. This week I'm just going to get back in the gym. I'm going to success express it for a week, and I'm going to give you guys basically a few helpful hints and tips, or what's helped me at least, to lose the weight and keep it off, because SlimmingWorld has been the only thing that has ever worked for me, ever. So just little ideas, little recipes maybe. I've got one coming up, very low sin butternut squash and apple soup. I thought it was sin free, but I talked to my consultant today at group and she said no, it's not sin free, but it is very low sin because once you cook the apples they take on a new sin value, they're no longer free. So that's one to avoid. Also, one thing I learned as well, which is very important to me because I'm quite a big meat eater. I do the extra easy plan, but you know, it might as well be original because I'm a big meat eater, is that lean mince is not sin free. Nuh-uh. It is, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's about 6 sins per 100 grams, so ow, even if it is lean, it's not extra lean. Only extra lean is free. So, you know, I got caught up in that mistake a few weeks ago, and I was making all my lasagnas, all my chili con carnes with lean mince, and luckily I lost weight anyway, but I could have lost more if I had stuck to extra lean mince. So, note to you guys out there doing SlimmingWorld, extra lean mince only, because otherwise it's not sin free. But I'll do a few more videos for you, and I'll update you on my progress as well. So as of today, like I said last week, I gained 2 pounds. So I went from 9 stone 3 to 9 stone 5. Gutted, but I knew why. So I thought, oh, that's okay, I'll just be a bit better next week. I'll just do better next week. And the crazy thing is, I thought I'd done really well this week. But obviously, if you're putting on weight, you're doing something wrong. So this week I gained 2.5 pounds, and I was really, really disappointed with myself. But the most important thing I've learned is just to write it off, you know, just start again from the Thursday, which is my weigh-in day, and just start again and just not be bothered by it, not let it overtake you as I would have done before, which then starts the vicious cycle of overeating. So I've just got renewed vigour and gusto and motivation to do well. I'm doing the Slimmer Summerthon as well, sponsored Slimmer Summerthon. So hopefully that'll get me motivated, because every pound I lose goes to charity. You know, according to how many pounds in sterling that someone's decided to sponsor me by. So I'm hoping to lose loads of weight by summer, raise loads of charity, and have a great body by the end of it too. Yeah, so I'll do more videos for you and update my progress. So at the moment I'm 9 stone 7.5, bit of a setback, but I'm getting close to target now-ish, so you know, things are starting to slow down a bit, but I'm going to be extra good. Did a bit of Success Express this week, and my boyfriend has been more than kind in accommodating my needs cooking wise, and we're going to do lots of sin-free recipes out of the 50 free original recipe book, which I got today for $4.95. You can get it from your consultant, and it's full of sin-free meals for extra easy and original plans. If you're a green plan person, then there's a separate book for that too, so don't miss out. They're really, really cool, and they all look, you know, dinner party sort of spec, so who knows, might even wow a few guests with them, we'll see. Right, well, this is Slimming Lola signing off, and I'll speak to you later. Bye!